Here we go once again. Hope everybody's having themselves a good one as we find ourselves at the start of another stream. Hang on. I gotta go wake up Tracker. Wake up!
I am sworn to carry your burdens. Hello chat. Connection timed out with the council. Hey Gamer Zero.
Awakened.
Howdy Sim Pico. Howdy Viney Gamer 24. How ya doin' Sinister Sarmer? Nice to see you Pyrolite. How ya doin' Saul Aaron? Hi Silver Ice 376. Hey Robin Fee. Nice to see you what the puck PT. How ya doin' Zephyr Valgel? Hi Evil Brian.
Okay, here we go.
Hey Nupcake.
I think we're all set.
Sire Goku?
I'm keeping the different settings from last week, so we'll see how it ends up going.
964. Good to see you, Snai H. Shen.
Alright, there we are.
How ya doin', Zelvire Donius?
The Tracker can do emotions. No, it's still mostly just contempt. Why is it almost $700 for the Lego Pokemon stuff? Because you're combining three of the greediest companies out there. It's like you got the Pokemon Company, you got Nintendo, and you got Lego, and they all overcharge for their products. All of them. Stacker, thank you for the 5 months. Going on over to Langriel, Raven Katari, Super Mario DS, Spaghetti, and JRPG Warrior. Are they licensed? Yeah. Yeah, there's been a lot of officially licensed Nintendo Lego products. So yeah, you're stacking a whole bunch of companies that like to charge way too much together in one cacophony of licensing pots. I remember back in the day, you could get just get a Lego set that was fun, a good time for $5. If it didn't have licensing crap, it was actually nice and original, and you could do your own thing. It was beautiful. I didn't need no licensed crap. I like the look of the original Lego stuff more than the licensed stuff anyways. Because it actually has a coherent aesthetic as opposed to trying to bend a different thing's aesthetic to Lego. Alright, there we go.
PB incoming for seed 458,609,297.
That is certainly an opening fanfare.
55. Hi Ringleson.
Hear the noise, Richter? I hear the noise. I mean, you do tend to play second fiddle in most games.
Hello G-Volt.
I mean, the license sets are fine, but the problem is they replaced all the other sets. It's like if they were a compliment to the originals, that'd be fine, but unfortunately, it's pretty much nothing but licensed sets
Tower
now.
of Hera is now Pendant of Courage. Yay. Got the blue bomber. Is this
Actually, I'm
even
going to
randomized? Seriously?
Oh yeah, if anybody was wondering what the Steam achievement noise was earlier, I was doing my once a month opening up cookie here, gonna get one of my last remaining achievements. I'm down to 4 more! It's almost done! There's nothing else that actively requires me to play the game. It's just the waiting game now. But I will be done in about 4 months.
Oh no, it's a broken heart. 5 items left in Eastern Palace.
There'll be no more achievements left. Nothing. They'll all be gone. Okay, there'll be 1 achievement left in-game for cheating cookies, but, yo, I'm kind of okay with that one never being on my file. I think we're 57 months, getting out and spinning a bit more for us today as we're going on through Eastern and immediately being rewarded, goddamn!
Tracked clue. 4 treasures left.
Showtime!
I played Think with the Tier 2 for 80 months. Nice chunk of support for all this time. Keeping on and spinning a bit more for us today as we can make noise all throughout Eastern Palace. Ah, it's a wonderful day.
Only your second? I'm surprised. 3 items left in Eastern Palace. Making a note that grapple is a bright sand pit left.
Okay, good to know. Crapple Beam is in Sandpit. Okie dokie, let's go. So the Eastern trip was definitely worth it, even if it's just flute. Flute's pretty major. Oh, that's some starting money, why not?
This is like some serious potion money.
Oh.
2 treasures left.
we take
Fine.
that.
I'll let this pass since it's not that hard to do.
Holy shit.
Is it time to get scammed by Zora?
You know,
7
Chad, I
items
think we're
left
gonna be
in
okay on
Hyrule
Rufus
Castle.
this scene. Did we seriously just get the same song 2 places in a row? Okay, sure. The music shuffler insists. It's Soul Blazer time.
Time to blow some things up.
Alright, blue tier. Arrows, sure. Don't smile, I think of the 45 months. Getting out and spin it a little bit more for us today is green tier is just vanilla.
Nice to see
I don't know
you do
anything
this,
too
Miley.
much about the 2 games. I mean, maybe. I have no definitive opinion on that one. Oh god. Bee! Bee! Run! Run from the bee! Escape the bee!
Hold on, let me grab some popcorn.
Some
Writing
popcorn?
down small key at lumberjack tree.
Tracker, do you want to run that by me again? Want to try that again? She didn't say popcorn! I know she tried to say popcorn, but she didn't say popcorn.
Showtime!
A great thing in 14 months. It's been a little bit more for us today. It's okay, Red Tier sucks too. Fine! Fine, we got plenty of resources.
Marked off the Skullwood's big key.
What'd she say? Pophorn. So just take out the C.
Superb soup collection begins.
Hi, Kakarika Village. Do you have anything interesting?
Marking off a Ganon's tower key.
Yes!
I'm sure this will be handy. Toggling Palace of Darkness key on. Why do I track these again? Aren't these like the E-tanks in the Mega Man X series?
It's looking like we're gonna have a somewhat Zelda heavy early start for this one.
Showtime!
Where's the button looking for?
Three-quarters of a heart is almost a
another
working one, I think.
Now get away! Think of the 35 months! Getting out and spinning a little bit more for us today.
Track Thieves Town.
I didn't
big
exactly sleep super well last night, so if my brain's a bit slow, you know why.
key. Tossed another
Don't
20
take shot!
rupees onto the pile. Toggled titty mitts on. I thought that Adam had no
$1,000 in
plans
Australian
to
dollars
authorize the use
and almost
of
900
these.
Canadian. Ha! Yeah, that seems about right. Absolute insanity. I'll take a seat.
How long do you think you can live off that much soup?
Hey, that's before tax, mind you, so it will be $1,000 after that. They better be awfully big.
I hope you were quiet during the cutscene.
They can put any price on it because people will buy. That is pretty much the model of Nintendo, yes.
Have you been using them?
At least current day Nintendo. Yeah, taxes don't get applied before checkout in Canada. So stack another 15% on there. Why do you think I don't buy very many new games? They're very expensive.
You now have 420 rupees. Nice.
I think it's still 15% these days. It was only Alberta that really had low taxes for the longest time. Everywhere else was pretty high.
It's never bullshit to visit your local library. Making a note that bomb upgrade is at library. Such a useful item. Did you get a nice book at least?
There was some reason why I stick to my old stuff that actually works. Because unfortunately, this thing called newer products have this tendency to not work very well.
Howdy Cardelier.
Your tracker's got a couple of other expressions that she'll whip out at appropriate times. Hey Tracker, how are you?
More missiles. I'm not talking with you right now.
Case in point. Also, tarking Tracker is because I made fun of you for saying popcorn. It's totally because I made fun of her for the first Comsetitis.
Hi Sir Ilium Ischium.
Oh, hey, wait a minute. I have the bits, so let's go over here
How
first.
you doing CP Colin 2? Good to see you Sireny. Picked up more Palace of Darkness keys.
Oh, good. 2 reserve tanks before I even have one tank. Oh, hey.
Oh, I'm
oh,
sorry.
Hey. Okay, the other
Was
2
I
were good.
supposed to care about reserve tanks? 6 treasures left.
It's like,
Marked off
the
the
quality of
criteria
that
level 2
rapidly
keycard.
increased.
5 items left in Hyrule Castle. Tracked speed booster. 4 treasures left. Smash 4 of these together and you get a big 20.
Pretty likely result of death coming up pretty soon. Dealing with the dead rocks and boulders, I only have 3 HP. I can get the old man to his house just fine, but like, getting up the mountain usually results in death.
Toggling Turtle Rock key on. Do you expect me to be impressed?
Alright, RNG's
Everyone
actually
does
been
that
pretty
out of
good so
logic.
far. And the dead rocks are just out of the way for me. Yeah, okay. Sure. That's free as hell. We take those.
Writing down hard piece at Spectacle Rock.
Book.
Marked missile at Old Turian Launchpad.
Hey, Tracker, clear that hint tile.
Book of Medora is now yours. Cleared Old Turian Launchpad.
I mean, I might as well go take a quick dip over to Desert Palace.
Hey Dragon Mama 12. Writing down bomb carrying knowledge at Desert Ledge.
The beams! Beam! I can make it! I can make it! There we go. Okay, cool. I have a weapon of some form.
Tracking King of Somaria. 5 items left in Desert Palace.
Pretty good stuff for just a quick dip in here.
Hopefully you will remember that one later. Marking off the Norfair level 1 keycard. 4 treasures left.
Monkey noises.
You are now authorized to know how to carry more bombs.
What? Bit dramatic for just a random cave. Oh, music shuffler, you silly thing.
Ten whole arrows. Wow.
Let's see, do I do Hyrule Castle? Sure. Restroom or Zekrom? I mean, I like the way Restroom looks better, but Zekrom's probably the more effective one.
Just as good as the Sanctuary Heart and only 4 times as annoying to get. Now you won't run out in the wrecked ship.
I guess the seed is severely begotten, so not a whole lot to go off of just yet. I'm like on and off when it comes to Pokemon games. I'll have bouts of just being out of it for a while and coming back. At the moment, it's been an extended bout of being out of it because the game quality's taken a nosedive. If they ever get around to making, like, you know, a good game again, then I'll be interested in picking it up.
Maybe you will die less often now. 3 treasures left.
Ah, Brothership. That's a game I really wanted to like, but good God. Now it's just gonna be the poster child of what bad pacing looks like. Everything about that game is paced poorly. From the combat to the story to just every random area. To the cutscenes.
Okay. 2 items left in Hyrule Castle.
Yeah, underneath of all the basic problems, you can have an enjoyable game, but the problem is, when you're playing a, like, 30-hour game, pacing problems are going to be very prevalent. Very prevalent. Alright, just a second, green card. Okay,
Eastern
now it
Palace
is.
map is now yours. 1 item left in Hyrule Castle.
$100?
Congratulations on beating off Castle Guard.
God!
It's time to get serious.
That is way too long for any Mario RPG.
Howdy,
Like,
Flame
what was the
Ironheart.
previous longest? Less than 20 hours? It's like one of the defining features of the
Good to
various
see you,
Mario
Crispy
RPGs is them
Croco.
being relatively short. By RPG standards. Yeah, Super Mario RPG is only like 10 hours long. Well, that seems pretty good.
Toggled mirror on. That's everything in Hyrule Castle.
Yeah, if the game was long for the sake of, you know, actual good content, sure, but if the game's long for the sake of padding and, oh god, the most insufferable style of cutscenes, then I start to have a problem with it.
If you got hit less, you wouldn't need these.
I do genuinely blame partners in time for starting the habit of having way too long of animations for the attacks, though. Specifically the bros moves. Superstar Saga had the right idea. Keep it snappy.
Toggling Misery Mire key on.
Behold! Cube! Actually, give me that cube. I'm gonna recycle it. Cube! It's trying to give me...
Save some heart pieces for the rest of us. Even more supers. Toggling Palace of Darkness key on. Track to 20 rupees in a heart container.
Yeah. Crabs! Don't make me use the cane, I'll do it! I'll frickin' do it! Can't stop me! I just want games to respect the player's time. Is that so much to ask?
Yeah. More 20 rupees.
And to think, one of my earliest examples of this trend of no longer respecting the player's time comes from frickin' Super Mario Galaxy 2! Oh. Look at you, Lubba! It's like, if Lubba's interruptions actually said anything, then sure, but... You get interrupted being told, oh hey look, a spring mushroom.
Sweet.
It sure is springy.
Sure, this is the waterfall fairy, but what about the
Thank
agile
you for
fairy?
interrupting my game for like
Marked
a minute
off
and
the
a half
Skullwood's
just to
map.
tell me that the spring mushroom is springy, Lubba. I really appreciate it.
Making a note that heart pieces at Lake Hylia Island.
Hey tracker, clear that marked location. Hey tracker, clear that marked location.
Cleared Lake Hylia Island. Wrecked ship level 1 keycard get.
So...
You could have just waited to get that.
I think I need to go
know.
check Zora. There's only one of those 300 rupees were available. I think it's expecting me to use Speed Booster and Super Metroid for a couple of things. So let me do just a tiny bit more sequence breaking, and then I'm gonna head to Super Metroid.
Marked Skillwoods as red crystal. Marked Quake as required for Miserable Mire. You need some of these, right? But how did you get to Mire Shed, right without the Jawbreaker? Wrecked Ship Boss keycard is now yours.
I'll take a sequence broken half magic, that's pretty good. Now I can throw mini blocks!
Tracked half magic.
Yeah, the tutorials, if they're optional, if they're quick. Two very important traits. Then they can be perfectly fine. The problem is they tend to be neither of those things. Megan. I want that $50. Megan! Yay!
Hey, could you spot me $20?
I'd earned this $50 tracker.
Hey Astral Cat.
Sure. What a song for criteria.
Marking off another 20 rupees. How you doing, Phantom Kieran?
This one's always awkward because, like, I can check some of this area, but I can't check, like, the very back of it, so I have to come back to it.
Toggled Ice Palace key on.
It's this early game where I can really feel the lack of spacer.
How many more missiles do you need? Increasing collection of pieces of heart. How did you get to that spot you get to when failing the mock ball in green Brinstar without the other orb?
By having the anti-softlock patch on, Tracker, that's how. Oh, I can't do a super speedy morph ball because I don't have the morph ball. Truly a tragic day.
Can you even eat that many bricks?
Alright, is it gonna be the usual spot that actually has progression? Or is it gonna be Blue Bryn? It's Blue Bryn! Oh no!
More missiles? How unoriginal.
Today was a scene to go to both Eastern and Blue Bryn early. Curses! I do love that we have early speed booster with specifically Richter. The Belmont strut is powerful. Oh yeah, Norfair, right. Yeah, I usually check that when I first go up there too.
Howdy Bababoodle.
Everyone else is there to call it with how they walk. Because every Belmont has this kind of arm, elbows tucked in shuffle to them. Oh right, I actually need to like do this carefully so I can get back out. There we go. Alright, there's a whole one item in here. Will it be the one? Oh, I turned on Dark Rooms with Fire Ride! Alright, the new logic actually matters. Because that means the mirror's in logic.
Writing down sticks at Crocomire Escape.
To Tower of Hera! As the ActRaiser remake, it makes the town sections a little more interesting, but visually it's pretty freaking ugly. It's probably not nearly as difficult as the original, I don't think, but...
Picked up more heart
I just
pieces.
remember looking at screenshots when it was first coming out, I'm like, what, do they pick this up from some stock libraries of textures? Cause it is ugly!
Toggle Quake on. 5 items left in Tower of Hera. Now don't you forget about that.
Alright, Crocomire can live.
Tossed
All right.
another missile onto the pile. 4 items left in Tower of Hera.
I guess I gotta go to Zora. Let's go. Oh wait, it's just Blue Brin. It's Blue Brin. I'm gonna go check out Zora anyways, but it's Blue Brin. I feel like it's leading up to giving me the Moon Pearl at some point.
Marked Super
man.
Missile at Zora's Ledge.
I'd like those soup, but I don't have any of the tools necessary for doing the thing. Alright. I'm not lucky on water, I actually had to go down this way. Intended routes? Gross. What are you selling? X-ray? Yeah, okay. Maybe it'll come in handy.
Toggled X-ray scope on.
Alright, Blue Brin, what you got? I'll take that at a high price, stranger. Thank you. I can't help but relate to that particular shopkeeper too. The library fellow from Symphony of the Night. Thank you. Alright, what is it? What's in the mystical Morphal pedestal? It's the Moon Pearl, I know.
Toggled Moon Pearl
It's
on.
almost like I've been sitting on these Titan's mitts for a while. So yeah, this was the scene where you needed to go to both Eastern and Blue Brin early. brutal. Did somebody say content? Hey, Tracker, track content.
Why should I listen to you when you're having me do everything?
Hey, Tracker, track content.
If you really want me to do that, you will need to say, hey Tracker, would you please track Ocarina? Congratulations on your new first content.
Tracker, I think your concept might be really bad today. I know, she's pretty cranky today. Maybe it's because I got rid of her Santa outfit.
Roman 4.
Actually gonna go the long way for the fire rod chest this time. It's because I could actually use the extra resources that are here. Yeah, let's go in. How's it going?
Good job on getting a Desert Palace key. 7 treasures left.
That's pretty
Toggle
good.
fell on. 6 items left in Skill Woods.
I don't have a key. I need a key. Locked.
Toggling Meridai level 1 keycard on. 5 treasures left. Cool, more power bombs. 4 items left in Skill Woods.
Alright, let's see. You go ahead and pick up the guaranteed key here. Man, it's almost like there's a reason why this chest wasn't randomized back in the day, huh? It's almost like it's really important for there to be a
Skull
key
Woods
accessible
key
in this
is now
dungeon.
yours. 3 treasures left.
You know, so it makes you a little bit sad, because I could totally try to kill Moth at this point if I had a weapon. I have played Yoshi's Story. I played it through as a rental back in the day.
You now have
It
2
did not
Misery
take
Mire
longer than the
keys.
rental to complete the game.
2 items left in
The game is
Skill
kind of
Woods.
easy. Very easy. Also a hell of a vibe. It's a weird game. Very weird. I was like anybody else. It's like, oh hey, I wonder if that's gonna be like Yoshi's Island. I love that game. And then I played it as like, this ain't Yoshi's Island.
Found more 50 rupees.
This game's on drugs.
1 item left in Skull Woods.
This game definitely dug into the fuzzies. A map. Hey Tracker, Master Sword Pedestal is bullshit.
Phew. I hope you didn't waste time going there.
Ah, that's an inconvenient check. Yeah, the soundtrack is very much part of its very specific vibe. Yoshi's Story was the beginning of the still ongoing era of Nintendo not knowing what the hell to do with Yoshi games.
Writing down hookshot at bumper
It's so
phase
tempting to
ledge.
steal that, but I'll behave. I'll behave! Oh dear! There's some real combat going on down in the light world right now. We should probably get out of here. It's not safe.
At least this is some decent money.
There's also the couple of portable games, which were both pretty bad. Yoshi's Island DS and Yoshi's New Island, both, which kind of missed the point. Yoshi's Island DS was okay, but like, that's about it. Yeah,
This is
Solus
now
is
my
definitely a good
favorite
description
stick.
for it. It's very much going through the motions. The level design's not terribly interesting, especially the last world. And Yoshi's New Island was so bad I never even played it.
That's nice.
Hey, I've played through Yoshi Safari through the power of mouse simulation. It's decently fun.
Marking off another
Not a
50
very complicated
rupees.
game, pretty short.
7 treasures
But you know.
left.
I've played worse.
I drank one once. Big mistake. 6 treasures left. Toggled ice beam on.
Well, the world
items
is
left in
the
Beast
only
Town.
other Yoshi's Island
Howdy
style game
shop
that
at
ended up
point.
being pretty good.
Good job on getting the mushroom.
Sure, it took him a
treasures
while.
Nice to see you aimed a Minku.
Oh dear. The Dark World might be in a bit of a condition at the moment. Oh, don't worry about it. We don't worry about it.
You stumbled upon more super missiles.
Yeah, I'd say there's only 2 of them that I'd rate as particularly good. Welcome to Craig's Digging Alley! Come dig up Craig's amazing prize! What's it gonna be? Oh, that's pretty good! Craig's magic
Toggling
pancakes.
gravity suit on.
Oh no, not Great Guys Casino. But I don't want to play Look Away 100 times.
Cool.
I don't
More
wanna.
energy tanks.
The star egg's not even worth it. Well, yeah, the random imagine is because you'd get it from somewhere else. It's actually funny,
Palace of
100 Super
Darkness
Jumps
Big
really
Key
isn't
is now
that bad on
yours.
the remake, it feels like. And then it was just cracked for a couple of given days. But it just felt like the 100 Super Jumps was way easier.
Cool. More missiles.
It's like I'm more inclined to believe that the timing's just more generous than me being particularly cracked.
Surf's up in the city. I'm fired up and I'm feeling gritty. Fists rumble in the air like thunder. This man.
That's what I figured was
Marked
coming
off
up
the
soon. I've got
flippers.
all this pod stuff. I guess we're going to pod. It drops to 1 frame, but specifically it's 1 frame in 30
Good to see you,
FPS,
Vampire Mackie
as opposed to
86.
1 frame in 60 FPS. Therein lies the difference. It's 1 frame, but the timing window is twice as big. I really don't want to check the first check of Swamp Palace. Alright, since we already got the flippers from Purple Chest, I suspect Cave of Unrelenting Disappointment is gonna live up to its name. God dang it, get this! Go away! We found a
Found more
hideout!
Skullwoods keys. Yay. More missiles. Increased survivability by 1 step. Picked up more Turtle Rock keys.
I need to blow my nose real quick,
Missile
1 sec.
is now yours.
Just let the guesses have a chuckle. Okay, there we go. I will say, I've been liking this newer version of the Shure MV7 or whatever that I'm using right now. It's a small thing, but the mute button on it is so much larger and easier to hit than the previous one, which is very convenient.
Marked Turtle Rock as red crystal.
Come on, baby.
The game's over.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
The game's
More pieces of
over.
heart.
Actually, I think I will go this way, so I can stop by Catfish first. Oh, history now? I don't know. If the game's over, what do we do? It's like I could fake powder at this point, but it'd be way more effort than it's worth, so I'm just gonna hand in the mushroom. Still one of the sillier ways to check this. Hey! Nice! I'm
What are
immediately
you
gonna
going
stuff
to
something
sick the
inside
sea on?
that. This lack of non-ammo based weaponry makes it so it's a little bit tricky.
Yay. More 20 rupees.
I gotta be careful. I don't have any mail upgrades. I don't have a sword. And the enemy RNG's trying to kill me. I have a part of Ice Palace available right now. That's really not great. I was right about this being a Zelda heavy start, but I wasn't expecting it to be so lacking in equipment. Okay, I can get the hook shot. That's pretty
Tracking
major.
magic cape.
I think that's major enough for me to avoid going to pod even. I can't escape him, he's everywhere! Oh, hell yeah!
Don't forget to use the pointy end.
You know what this means? It is time to kill. I got half magic and a fire rod. That should be more than enough to deal with Moth. And if it's not, I got a blue potion in the back. I hate you, enemy RNG. I hate you so much. You dick. Yeah, Chaos Soft really tends to pick a lot of Gen 5 because that MSU has a disproportionate number of tracks compared to all the other ones. Because I really overdid it. Alright, let's do it! Nautical Adventure Mothula. Mothula was quite cooperative, just kept on going downward. Works for me.
Added more
The only
primitive
thing I care about
explosives.
from the New Horizons update is if
Nothing
it
left
fixes
in
the load
Skull
times and actually optimizes it
Citrum
for the Switch
Mothula.
too. If they do even that much, I will have a spiked interest in playing it some more. I cannot stand that game's load times anymore. They are too long. We'll see. We'll see. It all depends on whether or not they actually take the time to optimize it. Man, Willie Wolf's LST was strangely banging.
Greetings, Fluffy Sparkster.
Oops.
Luigi!
Mario, no!
Good to see you, Hawkblade
Mario's gone.
573.
He's
Hi
history.
there, crowded house. Hookshot is now yours.
You gotta believe.
Mario's gone. We heard him the instant he got captured by King Boo again. Alright! That mountain's gonna give us lots of stuff, but will it be the goods? Yeah, I think over the various games, Mario's
Tossed
probably
another
done
missile
captured
onto
more
the
than
pile.
Luigi.
Marked off a castle tower key.
Although, I think the Mario RPG games may still tilt that in Mario's favor. Because Luigi had a tendency to end up in a lot of different situations in the Mario and Luigi games.
Another one. Added another super missile to the stash. Toggling magic powder on.
Holy
Tracking screw
moly!
attack.
So where's my
Tracked
Morphball
fairy
in
suit.
all of this? Dang it. I tell you, Chad. The one thing about diving deep into a complicated freaking mod pack like FTB Interactions Remastered is it's always on the back of my mind. It's just like, okay, I need to remember these like 17 different tasks I was working on.
Marked off the Desert Palace big key. Did you seriously need 3 of these?
Yes. I've been spending a lot of money, Tracker. I needed a bit more cash. Yeah, multitasking is pretty much essential in most of those. And yeah, my brain's just like, you know, maybe it's time I actually tried using
Marked
it.
bombos as required for Turtle Rock.
I mean, I ain't doing right.
So many Turtle Rock keys. Toggling Brinstar level 2 keycard on. Do you have enough missiles yet? Added more power bombs.
Sooner or later, I'm gonna find that morph. Sooner or later.
You stumbled upon more 20 rupees. I bet the view is better than what you got.
Sure, a lot of worlds getting completed all of a sudden.
Yay.
There's definitely a lot of awkward
More
options
Zelda
in terms of
bombs.
items at the moment, but I mean, I might as well go to the easiest one first, which is just desert. You can also check a bunch of stuff in Mire, which might not be a bad idea. Yeah, I remember the days when connecting online used to have some personality to it rather than just a quick loading window.
Found more superb missiles. 3 treasures left.
I deeply just miss the days of flavor being added in just for the sake of flavor.
Yay. More missiles. 2 items left in Desert Palace. Increasing collection of pieces of heart.
I might as well
One
take a
more
look
to
and
go
see what
in
Eastern
here.
is.
Eastern Palace is
Crystal.
now crystal.
Oh yeah, the global terminal actual functionality sucked, but I mean, the actual location was cool. Oh, the X on the map up there? Yeah, that's just Source Domain. It's talking about the super missile we saw up on the ledge earlier. Because I can get it now. Hey, Tracker, I defeated Lambolas in one cycle. Hey, Tracker, I defeated Lambolas in one cycle.
Huh.
Hey, Tracker, I defeated Landmulas in one cycle. Hey, Tracker, I defeated sandworms in one cycle? Oh.
Your progressive sword is now even better.
Hey, Tracker, add
Nothing left in
content.
Desert Palace. Rip Ulanmalas. Mark Desert Palace as crystal. Content is now yours.
Just Just a second. I forgot to actually mark down what this is. So I'm just gonna double check. It was indeed a piece of art. Good job, Chad.
Increasing collection of pieces of
The one
heart.
up on Death Mountain is, you know, a mail upgrade. I'll be happy to pick that up once I get the opportunity. Bah! I couldn't help but notice in the music credits for that one, it is described as that key noise. I'll figgle, you silly goose. Oh, Matt! Actually, while you're looking at features, do you mind if I put in a small request for one that I was thinking of?
Yes.
Would you be able to make it so it's possible that even with Key Sanity on, you can check a little box and make it so Ganon's Tower's big key will always be in Ganon's Tower? That way the guessing game could happen even in Key Sanity.
Added more missiles. 7 treasures left.
Sweet. I was actually like looking at the Plando features to see if there's a way to just put Ganon's Tower's key somewhere. But I noticed the Key Sanity items are not currently on the Randomizer.
Ice Rod is now yours. 6 treasures left.
Or at least not the stuff at the start. No! The tracker here's hey. This is immediately gonna listen for the word tracker
Writing
follow
it
again.
down for you. Criteria level 1 keycard is now yours.
Okay, where in the hell is
5
this
items
Morphle?
left in Misery Mire. Nice to see you, Princess Yang. Hi Shin Evis. Hello Stoffball Infinity. Hey Curtis Wildcat. So many primitive explosives. 4 treasures left. Hello Boa Foxfire. Found more heart containers. 3 treasures left.
Alright, it's looking like I need to go for a nice long hike. All
Hello Dr. Smasher.
All the way
Hi
over to
Gravy
Pond.
Opossum. Added more missiles. 2 items left in Misery Mire.
You know, I could take a shortcut over here. It'd be really easy. First things first.
Good job on
You know what?
getting
Yeah,
the Thieves'
I've
Town
got
key.
exactly enough. Damn. Getting hit there that one time messed it up. Hang on, I gotta use up a bunch of my missiles so I can start shooting. There we go. Oh, that's important to know. Barbie, a
Good
big
job
key
on
there.
annihilating Golden Torzo.
Alright, this is really awkward to do with the screw attack, but I'll try to make it work. Quarter magic, sure.
Tracked quarter magic.
I am a wizard once again. Pushing two things at the same time continues to elude me. I went to the wrong spot. That's a tree! I can go pick up the blue mail.
You've got mail.
You know, let me try a different shortcut. Just for some funsies. There we go. We're off the pod. The game's fine with this. Everything's all right. While I'm here, I should probably check out a tower. Skylines look a little different than I remember. It's fine, it's back to normal now. And the music is sad about that.
Tracked Misery Meyer Big Key. One
Dang it.
item left in a Ganem's tower. I'm running out of jokes to make about you finding so many heart pieces. That's everything in Hyrule Castle Tower.
Alright, as much as I would like to hop back over to Meyer.
Castle Tower Dark Maze without the lantern?
Yeah, defeating Lambolas gave me the second sword. Yeah! Alright. It's still ridiculous that two of my favorite games in pretty much ages came out right next to each other. What the hell was January of
What are you
2021?
even going to do with that many missiles? 13 items left in Palace of Darkness. A bit too late for that hint tile now. Hi.
Was it 2023? It might have been. Sorry. Unsurprisingly, a lot of the years in that general range blend together. Gee, I wonder why. I wonder what could have possibly caused that.
Toggling Sanctuary Heart Container on. 12 items left in Palace of Darkness.
Alright, we're gonna crack
Your
open the
heart
front door.
container collection is getting somewhere. 11 items left in Palace of Darkness.
So,
More superb missiles. 10 treasures left.
sooner or later, we're gonna be allowed to go to Super Metroid. You know, eventually. There's a couple of items I can get there, but not much.
Who put 13 pieces of heart in this game? 9 items left in Palace of Darkness. Tossed another energy tank onto the pile. 8 treasures left.
A spring ball!
Toggling
That's not the
spring
type of
ball
ball I'm
on.
after. Ah!
7 items left in Palace of Darkness. 6 treasures left. I think it is time we use our season tickets to Peg World. Sop. Hammer time.
I think there might be a few things I suddenly need to be doing. Switch, do you have exclusives yet? I mean, it's got one. Is there Rider Switch 2 exclusive? Because if so, then it has 2. Alright, it has 2.
Who put 10-20 rupees in this game? 5 treasures left. The Racing Council will hear about this. Maybe.
I don't know about that
Hoarding
first
more heart
one. That first one
containers.
doesn't exist anymore.
4 treasures left. Impressive tech. You now have 14 heart pieces. 3 treasures left. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Oh man, you can get those Switch 2 exclusive features for Jamboree. Oh baby. Half-cooked, like very half-cooked mouse and camera mini games. Most of Switch you can't play online. $20, please. Oh, Jamboree's another example of glacial pacing. It's like, I like a lot of aspects of the game, but some of it, the combination of it's just slow presentation. Every turn takes so long to the ridiculously long part of mini games. It's just like, Jesus Christ, get on with it. And the time it takes to do a 15-turn Jamboree game, I can do 3 games on the N64. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Also, not being able to turn off Jamboree buddies was another issue. Because maybe sometimes I don't want to play with the extremely swingy mechanic.
That's nice. 2 treasures left. The Racing Council will hear about this. Maybe. Congratulations on beating off Helmasaur King. Marked Palace of Darkness as blue crystal.
Oh yeah, Nintendo Online really gets shown for what it is whenever there's anything timing related involved. Even with a good connection, some of those games are just miserable. It's like, I'll continue dunking on Nintendo until the quality of their product starts going back up. At the very least. Like, that was their one saving grace for a while, now they don't even have that.
Making a note that Morph Bombs is at Ice Palace Big Chest.
Actually, an important hint, just to let me know that I don't necessarily need the big key for that dungeon. I mean, Bonanza's fine, but, like, it still has its own issues. Which is to say, the usual problem of quantity over quality. That game needed about 20% of its content,
Added more supers. 3 items left in Thieves' Town.
Not so much I enter Bananas as just chopping out a couple of particularly pointless worlds. And you know, I really wouldn't mind to see the Feast Kingdom go. Super tedious mechanic, way too large. Some pretty miserable bananas to find. Also, you know, it's having to severely
You
decrease
stumbled upon more energetic
the
tanks.
necessary amount of banana
2
chips if
items
you want to
left in Thieves'
100%
Town.
something. Just that moment of, excuse me, what? You want me to buy how many of those?
Marking off another Ganon's Tower
Can we just
key.
ban main
1
collectibles
item
from
left
being
in Thieves'
purchasable?
Town.
It's a bad idea in Odyssey, and it's a bad idea in Monkey Odyssey. Yeah, but here's the big difference between DK64 and, you know, the Odysseys. DK64's main important collectibles are actually rather, you know, there's a good chunk, but it's not that many. Whereas the Odysseys, their collectibles are the important one. At least when you get a golden banana in DK64, it still feels special. This might take a moment. There we go.
Do you have enough 10 arrows yet? Nothing left in Thieves' Town. Get the fuck out of here, blind. Thieves' Town is now
Man, she
crystal.
is angry today.
Pop. Papa pop pop. Papa papa pop. Papa papa pop pop. Papa pop. Papa pop. Blue Pea. Maybe you should see a doctor. At least the food is nice.
The least special golden
Toggle
bananas
pig
are the
world
ones from
mows off.
Snide. Oh man, I really just want to hang around and listen to this for a moment. Butt rock, Captain Falcon.
You've got to fight to keep your spirit alive. And you might feel like there is nothing left to go forward and fight for. But it's the fight that keeps us ready and on guard. Even I can feel the power. When I think of you, I see no fear, feel no pain. Forever he will be my hero.
Okay. Blessed Butt Rock, indeed.
Toggled Swamp Palace map on. Too bad it isn't something better.
You know what game also has that? glances over at Bonanza. One could say it runs in the series.
Mark Swamp Palace as Pendant of Power.
Oh. Now that I've actually 100%ed Bonanza, I do have a simple summary for its mission statement. If you can destroy the entire world, does that kind of take away, you know, some of the joy of exploration? I think, yes, but only after a certain amount of time has elapsed. Pummeling your way through the world's pretty fun for
Trap
a while.
Shuttle.
But the
Just
problem is
one
the game
more.
goes on way too long, to the point where, yes, that answer gets definitively yes. The joy of senseless destruction can't last forever. It wears off, diminishing returns. Well, I can tell you pretty easily which of the two games I'd be able to 100% faster. Because I've played DK64 way more. But I'd also much rather 100% DK64 because the activities are more interesting. The vast majority of Donkey Kong Bonanza's completion is just running around smashing walls. It's not terribly exciting, then. Beaver Bother happens exactly 2 times where it's an issue. That is a grand total of about 10 minutes of playtime if it goes poorly. There's only like 3 bonus barrels in the entire game that contain Beaver Bother. Now, I do think that the bonus barrels are probably the worst part of DK64, because they're just extremely repetitive and, you know, pretty dull for the most part. Mario Party! Well, hey, now I can pick up the bombs anyways.
2, 1, go!
Tracking Ice Palace Big Key. That's the last of them. Don't you need the thing that helps you see in the dark to get to Vitreous? Marked Vitreous as defeated. Miserable Mire is now Crystal.
Yeah, Ice Palace is definitely a pendant, but at this point I'm kind of low on options, so I think I'll just go in there anyways. Hey Tracker, mark Ice Palace as red pendant.
Marked Frigid Palace as Pendant of Wisdom. More super missiles?
Cliche is a very uneven game. I can appreciate what he's going for, but
Yay, more places to skip.
Hey, Tracker,
want this
clear
to be
that
over
hit
with.
tile.
Cleared 3 locations from wrecked ship.
Yeah, I can definitely agree that Donkey Kong's had a bit of a collectathon issue across its various games. The first one's not so bad, there's definitely a whole lot there other than the bonus barrels. And they're extremely optional. They're not locking anything other than a number on
More
your file
Zelda
select
bombs.
screen.
7
But then the
items
second
left
game
in
showed
Ice
up.
Palace.
See, I have 1 key, so I do need to go hit the switch. The second game added a whole bunch of collectibles where you actually miss out on content if you don't get them. Yeah, like, I'm willing to actually give DKC1 some slack for its various bonus games because they're not locking anything. It's just a number. I no longer give the slack to DKC2 because, you know, an entire world is locked behind completing those.
That was an okay icebreaker, but how about this one?
And then, yeah, DKC3
What's
gets
the one wish you
completely
would ask
silly.
of the Triforce? 6 treasures left. Toggling energy tank on.
Oh, does he actually say good job if you get 100%? But do you have to get 101% for him to give you the good job, or is it just 100%?
Yay. More missiles. 5 treasures left.
Has to be 101? Damn! Even back in the day, Cranky demands completion.
Toggling Palace of Darkness map on. 4 treasures left. Writing that down for you.
Well, that kind of spoils whether or not Shack Tools can have anything useful. Speaking of the 101%, is the 101% speedrun in DKC1 under an hour at this point? Where would Cranky be on the leaderboards?
Tracked bombos. 3 treasures left. Your mom signed the permission slip. Now you can carry more arrows. 2 treasures left.
Yeah, there's not exactly a lot of players that can put
Tracking
him in
more
his place
bombs.
when it comes to 100%
Just one more.
in less than an hour. It is 44 minutes even, then my video's still pretty good. Yeah, although kind of without dying is usually important for getting a really fast speedrun. It's like getting to 101% Pizza Tower without dropping any stages. Which, I mean, good freaking luck. Oh my god, there it finally is!
Zero TV.
Time to become an orb.
We can play
That's
the other
last
day!
of them. You know, I'm going to miss Cold Stare. Oh well.
Holy shit! I was on to Tower to a rock next! Now that was one hell of a morphball. It's not even, I don't even think it's fully in logic either. Because I had to get the big key for Ice Palace, from Vitreous, so it's a lamp out of logic, but at this point I don't care, man. I'm gonna go do this game. This game's been waiting. Richard just standing around, tapping his watch, just like, what's taking so long? Oh, right, I don't have the space. Oh, shit, I just realized. I have infinite bomb jumps in logic.
That's a lot of soup.
Alright, let's go get the only boss that I can in Super Metroid. Yeah, that's the funny thing about a lot of one-off rooms you don't spend much time in Isaac. It's like they have fully fleshed out songs. You just stand there and wait.
Bacon.
Just gotta chill. Oh god, roller games!
Wow. It's a penny.
Well, just get all your completion marks for Hot Shot out of the way then, eh? That way you never need to rush again. I never felt too fussed to go super duper fast in Isaac runs. I got most of the way into finishing up Redemption, but like, that's a lot of characters to finish, man. And unfortunately, all of them have greed and greedier that had to be dealt with, especially greedier. Alright, you just did it all first? An interesting strategy. But understandable. Yeah, Tatum Jacob's actually where I stopped playing. It's just like, you know, I just did
Bustin'
Tatum
makes me
Lost.
feel
I don't
good.
need to play another one of those. I kind of hit the Necrodancer problem where the characters are all too much. There's a few too many of the challenge characters. The ratio's a hell of a lot better in Isaac mine. Like, there's a lot of good characters. Necrodancer's almost entirely obnoxious challenge characters. It's funny because, like, regular Eve is my most played character.
So many bee bottles.
Hey, if you're gonna speedrun anybody, Melody's a good character for it. She's one of the few that's just a different type of gameplay that's not immediately punishing. Nah, I haven't played the other Necrodancer game. That seems important.
Toggling Meridia boss keycard on.
Oops. Ugh, I don't like Tainted Keeper. I like Regular Keeper even more. Regular Keeper might be my most hated character in the entire game. It's amazing how much starting with forced triple shot makes me dislike a character. It's like, great, my fire rate will be awful every time I play this character, guaranteed. Yeah, it is good at least that they can still go back to normal fire rate. But you had to get so many goddamn items to get to that point. Or just all the tears up parallel pills in the world.
Toggling Swamp Palace big key on.
Yo, Tainted Maggie's funny. Tainted Maggie is what it's just like if you want to play the entire game in Berserk mode. If you want your Isaac run to feel like
Toggle
a serious Sam
Desert Palace
Kamikaze, then that's Tainted Maggie. I'll take this one.
Tracked shield.
So I like the red shield. I just don't like the mirror shield. I remember I cleared out all of Tainted Maggie's like check marks very quickly. Because, I mean, their gameplay style pretty much forces you to speedrun. But they also have the stats to really allow you to speedruns. You can just spend the entire time going, ah! I had fun.
Toggle turtle rock big key on. Tracked Meridai level 2 keycard.
Alright, Meridian's starting to look
Tossed
pretty
another
good.
20 rupees onto the pile.
Yeah, the Retro PC pack is pretty much just, it's a bunch of deep cuts. There's some popular games in there, but there's a lot of deep cuts. This is really gonna be our music down here, huh? Oh, this is gonna get repetitive. What is it?
That's
I
nice.
don't know.
Toggled plasma beam on.
When I'm in that pack, I just started digging into a whole archive of specifically not Bond music. Their tracker music. I didn't know most of the games. I just looked for good songs that fit the various slots. So you get me ending up with things like Crazy Drake. Why is it crazy? Who knows? Also,
Tracking
balls.
space jump.
Yo,
Another
Rico,
one.
how's it going? I needed that space jump to get a big key down in Lower Norfair, so, good find that one. Couldn't quite make out what that was supposed to be. It almost sounded like it was going.
Okay, you have enough missiles now. Why don't we go visit Spore Spawn for old time's sake?
This song wasn't ever supposed to play this long!
Sweet.
Oh, thank goodness. I mean, it's still yeah, one of these times I'm gonna turn on chaos music and I'm just gonna turn off the Unova one. It is hilarious just how omnipresent it is because it has twice as many songs.
Do you have enough 20 rupees yet? By the way, nice tech.
That was Mambo's Mambo. Mambo's Mambo. Sorry, I've turned into a Star Fox character apparently. Mambo's Mambo. There we go.
Increasing collection of missiles. Who put 310 arrows in this game?
Hey, that seems pretty important.
Toggling Swamp Palace key on.
Okay, it's not that important. It's a pendant dungeon, but still. Yeah, I mean, that's the type of Star Fox character I was getting at. Since they all have the type of speech.
How many more bombs do you need? Norfair level 2 keycard is now yours.
I don't know how to feel about my favorite Star Fox game still just being adventures.
Neat.
He's not even a Star Fox game! It just has him in there!
Another one. Who flushed this down the toilet?
I've actually already seen an adventure like twice. And I'd do it again.
Hoarding more Ganon's tower keys.
It's like I'm perfectly willing to to give that the stamp of that's just not a Star Fox game. Because it was never meant to be. How many other GameCube Rare games were there? Because I know there wasn't very many. Yeah, Kirby's Epic Yarn also qualifies in that type of thing. Now, admittedly, Kirby fits a little bit better into Epic Yarn than Fox does into Star Fox Adventures. But still.
Increasing collection of Ganon's tower keys. Marked off the Misery Mire map. Picked up more Misery Mire keys.
Yeah, I actually had to think, it's like, is there even another one? The answer is apparently no. No, there was not. It's funny, I think I'd probably say it's my second favorite of rare collectathons. What do we need for good mode? A whole lot of boss keys! Many boss keys!
So many super missiles.
And Star Fox Adventures promised the amazing avoiding barrels music. The fact that they have a unique song just for dodging barrels. And it happens like 3 times throughout the course of the game. And every time they gotta cue up the music. I don't
Good
even
job on
classify
getting the lower Norfair
Jet
level
Force
1
Gemini as
keycard.
one of their collectathons. The tribals are pretty much the only collectible aspect of that one. Jet Force Gemini is just my favorite rare game. Full stop. Ah, yes, it's that Yoshi's Woolly World song that sounds like this is Halloween. Yeah, the problem with Jet Force Gemini
Marked
is it is
explosive
very much
hamburger at the
suited
spot
for
in
its
the
original
ceiling on
hardware.
Meridai that requires shine spark.
Using a stick
Toppling
for the C
power
buttons
bomb
just
on.
doesn't work. That shit is meant to be buttons. Oh, hey, Spacer!
Toggled spazzer on.
There, I fired him once. Yeah,
Tossed
it's like the
another
very
3
first time
bombs
I
onto
heard
the
it.
pile.
I heard this song. It's like, wait a minute. That melody is sufficiently similar. Get away from me, you awful thing!
So many bombs.
Man, playing through Jet Force Gemini recently, it's such a... game is fun! I love blasting bugs!
You now have 60 more super missiles than you started
It's
with.
such a fun weapon set! The fact that every time I play that game, I find uses for other weapons and mix the weapon set.
Added more Ice Palace keys. Okay.
Did I like discovering as a bug? Of course! Oh yeah, the plot's stupid, but I mean, it's a third-person shooter. You don't really need much for a plot for those. The shocker! Yeah, that thing! We use that a lot this most recent time. It's like, alright, you know what? The shuriken's nice for shielding guys and all, but the shocker leaves them vulnerable immediately. Freaking shocker into tri-rockets, a beautiful combination.
Yay. More super missiles. Good job on getting a castle tower key.
You know what? Even though it's already hinted to just be something useful but not required, let's go say hello to Shaq. We missed him the past couple of times.
Grappling beam is now yours. It's time to get Zeowius. Okay.
And I feel like every new playthrough of JFG, I love the plasma shotgun even more. I used to think it was a piece of crap,
Shack tool content imminent.
but
I
as
can
time
feel
went
the
on, I'm
metrics
just like,
rising.
oh, wait a minute, this thing splats bugs good. It is the low-tier enemy destructor. The simple satisfaction of watching a single charged plasma shot just pierce through like 15 flying enemies, and all of them exploding into rainbow blood. Ah, good times.
Hello Ceiling D.
Alright, what do you got? Oh. Shacktool's
more
disappointment
pieces of
in knowing
heart.
that they were useless today.
Shacktool hasn't been himself lately.
It was inevitable. That's just how it is. No, well, yeah, because we already had hints that basically let us know Shacktool wouldn't have anything good. I just wanted to go visit him. Boing, boing. I'm in! I'm in! I'm in! I'm in! Thank you! I mean, isn't that how a lot of those types of plots go? One person got mad and decided to be an absolute dick. Well, it's either that or force of nature plots. I'm a freaking force of nature!
Congratulations on defeating Bot 1.
That seems important. Damn, alright.
Good job on getting the Lower Norfair
I
boss
guess
key
we're
card.
clearing Lower Norfair as well once I get down there. Yeah, I mean, does that really sound exaggerated compared to real life villains? Because it doesn't sound that exaggerated to me. In fact, that sounds pretty on brand. Oh, hey, the charge beam! At the perfect time!
Holy moly. Charge.
Wonderful. Warning! Warning! I'm actually gonna use Zora's gift! Yeah!
Toggle Dragon on. Do you have enough missiles yet?
There we go. It actually happened. I managed to get the 3 necessary pieces by the time one of the bosses turned up. Another one bites the crust. Sadly, you cannot exploit that in the regular game of Super Metroid unless you find some way to get Plasma Beam without killing Dragon.
Hello Gerbil Fies.
There's actually several things it works on, such as Phantoon. But it's tricky to get the required item ahead of time, since it needs Charge Beam, X-Ray Scope, and Plasma at the minimum. Being as old of a game as it is, it's probably quite possible to do that with some glitchery. I just don't know what flavors of glitchery.
Even more heart pieces. Good job on getting the Cane of Burna.
God, I could be invincible for for about 10 years with that Cane of Burna. I think it's safe to say that whatever adjustments I made to the logic has been resulting in some pretty cursed scenes so far. Casual almost 2-hour morph fall. The Morphball's still not even in Logic, by the way. I suspect the lamp that I need to put it in Logic's gonna be in the early portion of Turtle Rock.
Of supers.
If I had to guess. The Morphball was on Cold Stare, which required a big key to Ice Palace from Vitreous. Is there a counter? I don't know if I want to know. By the time I was done with Link to the Past by itself randomizer, I was definitely over 1,000. I don't know if we're at thousands for SMZ3. I'm not even sure if we're at 1,000 for SMZ3. But yeah, if you combine together all of my randomizers, then yes, we get into the thousands.
Hi Kawaii Chibai Kaneko.
Because I mean, think about it. I only do this game once a week. It's only like 52 weeks in a year, so every year I'm only adding 52 to the counter.
I bet you wish you had seen that hint tile sooner.
Yeah, and then there were several weeks that were missed here and there, such as when I got really sick in November and was unable to talk. It sounds like Beatus has at the moment, which is unfortunate. Well, the nice thing about randomizers is they give me something to play that's different each time I load it up. So it helps fill in the days when it comes to streaming, because, yeah. Playing the exact same game over and over again without some means of randomizing it would get very tedious.
Save some missiles for the rest of us.
See, that's the funny thing. I actually heavily prefer randomizers over roguelikes.
Cool. More
Because
5
something
rupees.
that most roguelikes don't actually have is a level design. Why is that marked with that? Oh, right, because it was saying Crocodile can be useful but not required. Yeah, and I'm just not fond of procedural generation levels themselves.
Yay. More primitive explosives.
Pizza Tower has a randomizer, but Pizza... Well... I guess it's more doable these days. The one that I was messing around with looks a bit better.
Marked off the Brinstar boss keycard.
Pretty much the same as most of the other platformer-based randomizers in the archipelagos. Where they have to just split your moves into different checks. That was at least kind of interesting, because you had to figure out how to, just do stuff with the limited movesets. God, this song's so good.
Bet you can't wait to face Ridley. Welcome back to SMZ3 Randomizer.
And time has gotten the randomizer function. It was in my last big archipelago. There's so many goddamn checks in that game. Casually spending the next 10,000 years in some con forest because of all the yarn balls that are up in the trees. Man, it sure is peaceful down in Lower Norfair today. I still can't believe they called it Otaku City. What the fuck? Yeah, that seems important.
Ganon's Tower Big Key is now yours.
And now we're just in a cave. Alright, fine. Yeah, it's not unfitting, it's just, it's not the most exciting for Lower Norfair.
Increasing collection of heart containers. So I still need the Criteria Boss key, the Eastern Palace Big Key, and I think that's it at this point. Why are you wasting my time?
Yeah, I didn't sleep particularly well last night, so I'm definitely a bit tired. I'm very tired. Next time I do a big Minecraft mod pack, I'm just gonna get my old PC set to Linux Mint and have it running servers. Because there's definitely some stuff that'd be nice to have processing when I'm not in the game itself. What a song! Hey Ridley, what's up? Very casual Ridley today. Oh no! Less casual! Less casual!
Toggled Ridley on.
And so Ridley spontaneously combusted it as his heart rate was too high. Alright, he had one of the keys.
Criteria boss keycard is now yours.
No, the increased tempo is just Pickle being a silly goose. And imitating the Lazy Shell unlock cutscene. For the baby. Very, very low-key Lord Orfair today. All 3 songs.
You must construct additional Palace of Darkness keys.
Hey, Tracker, escape power bomb room is bullshit.
Marked bow at the room in Lower Norfair
Hey,
that
Tracker,
you hope
escape
doesn't
power
have
bomb
anything
room is
because
nothing.
you need to go through a morph ball maze.
Hey, Tracker, clear escape
That's
power bomb
nice.
room.
Cleared escape power bomb room.
She really just hears the in bullshit and doesn't go any further from there.
Marking off another 50 rupees.
Oh god, no!
Ether is now yours. You stumbled upon more super explosive arrows.
This was just so sudden. I think it's actually 85 soups, so there's still one more out there.
How many more missiles do you need?
Oh hey, it's the crocodile key.
Good job on getting the Norfair boss keycard.
Well, I don't actually have to fight him, so I'm gonna leave him alone.
More 20 rupees? Increasing collection of 10 arrows.
As for why Christmas music
Tossed
seems to
another
fit into
missile
Pokemon
onto the
sound
pile.
fonts really nicely. I'm just gonna chalk that up to Silva and the team being really good at what they do.
Tossed another piece of heart onto the pile.
Alright, this was a nice playing through the entirety of Super Metroid all at the same time, but it's time to head back to Link to the Past. I've not heard the Mario 64 version of Dancing Man.
Toggle Turtle Rock map on.
There we go, fill up all the ammo. Let's roll! Might as well head straight to Turtle Rock while I'm up here. I was gonna be like, why isn't Turtle Rock fully in logic? And then I remember, oh yeah, the maze room. Because there's no way in hell that's gonna be included in Fire Rod Dark Room logic. That is a memorize or die. Bah! There Yoshi goes spitting out them keys again.
Maybe this seed will move by faster thanks to that hint tile. So many heart containers. 11 items left in Turtle Rock.
God, I'm so happy they didn't half-ass the music. They half-assed so many things in the Advanced Wars remake, but not the music. They understood.
More +5 arrow capacities.
I mean,
10 items left in Turtle Rock.
I haven't gone up to
9 items
Tower of
left in
Hero yet,
Turtle
so
Rock.
that's something.
Toggle Tower of Hero big key on.
It's like they missed with almost everything else. But the music? That's very good.
Cool. More missiles. 8 items left in Turtle Rock.
Wonder if Kaufman worked on reboot camp. Nah. Good old Kaufman. Why are we still getting jobs? I mean, obviously he worked with the Yacht Club a few more times. Speaking of, God, I hope they can give me a release before long, because I think they're probably running out of money. Guys, please.
Good job on getting
Kind of
the
need to get
Tower
that
of
game
Doom
out.
map.
I know you like to polish
7
things until they're a
treasures
fine
left.
sheen, but I'm starting to get concerned about bankruptcy. I'm actually gonna leave Big Chest and Mimic Cave for after another dungeon because I wanted to jam to Sensei some more.
Picked up more missiles. 6 treasures left.
I mean, if you haven't played the original Advance Wars, then Reboot Camp's still good to buy. They didn't mess up anything about the actual single-player content at all. Oh god, Engage especially. I don't even have too many details about it, but I know enough to know that it has more creepy shit in it.
Found more 10 arrows. 5 items left in Turtle Rock. But I thought you needed the lantern to get to I Bridge top right? 4 items left in Turtle Rock. Toggling 50 rupees on. 3 items left in Turtle Rock. Good job on getting a missile. Picked up more 20 rupees. 2 items left in Turtle Rock.
Okay, this is go. It's mostly just one thing, and I'm not even sure if it's in the English version of the game. Which also makes putting it in the same sentence as Fate's appropriate. Since it also had a kind of uncomfortable thing that was specific to Japan. I mean, the main character's looking like this. A tube of Colgate toothpaste certainly didn't help. It kind of gave it a bad rep before the game even came out.
Marking off another missile. 1 item left in Turtle Rock.
Waylon!
Electronics.
Hey, there's the Eastern Big
Palace
Key.
Big Key on.
Ah. Well, I guess we're just in gun mode then. I'm still gonna check the big chest, though. Where the hell's that lamp, I wonder? Hey, Tracker! It's pizza time!
That's the last of them. Toggled go mode. On.
I guess it's just somewhere in Swamp? Well, anyway. Let's get to work. All I know is I'm pretty sure every single game in that series would drive me freaking crazy character-wise, so there's a reason I stay away from it. It's like, this ain't for me, Chief. This is not my... This is not where I belong. I'm just gonna go sit in the corner. There's a big difference between, you know, Japanese design and tropes. There's a reason why I specifically call it anime bullshit.
You now have 300 rupees.
As opposed to just
one
anime.
more. There's plenty of shows in the style that I actually enjoy, such as Kirby. It's because the tropes that are leaned into don't generally be the ones that drive me crazy! Though Tiff really stretches the line sometimes. There it is! Hey! Thanks, Fire Rod, Darkroom Logic! Oh. Toggled
Hey,
lamp
whether or
on.
not something's too anime is up to
That's
personal
everything in
taste.
Eastern Palace.
And for me,
Weird Eastern
yeah,
Palace.
yeah, it's long since shot over that line. To deal with Tiff exactly. Hey, remember how I don't like screechy characters? What does Tiff spend half of every episode doing? The original was pretty screechy too. I mean, it's gonna happen. She's a kid character. But with how often she's shouting, it gets very screechy. Now, it's not nearly as bad as some characters. She doesn't have that god-awful trope where every noise that comes out of their mouth is a screech. She actually has an indoor voice. What a crazy concept! Thus my saying, she stretches the line thin, but doesn't fully cross over. I mean, considering I had to watch half the series in subs, I'd say they're both equally bad. I've been properly exposed to both sides of the coin. They're both bad. Yeah, I messed with the logic settings for this year's scenes. Just to shake things up a bit. I don't think they ruined everything. I think some stuff's actually kind of fun. There's something to be said about how god dang cheesy now. Did they over-censor things? Yes. The actual dubs themselves were generally fine. But yes, it was very much the censorship. Sometimes it worked out marvelously, like, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Other times, less so. Like, well, I don't really have the concrete examples, but I'm pretty sure people talking about One Piece can summarize that one nicely enough. Yeah, I mean, I don't think the replacement of the music was probably voluntary. Licensing and all that. It's like with the Kirby show having to replace the music as well. Because do I prefer the original songs? Yeah, by a lot, actually. But I still prefer to, you know, listen to my shows as opposed to read my shows. So it's a small price to pay. Yeah, it's like, you can give Sonic X a lot of shit, but that opening song's so very funny.
You've got this.
Tracker being supportive feels strange to me. I actually took a moment to register it. Thanks, game, for definitely not picking up that pot. Sonic X was certainly a show of all time.
Found more heart containers. 26 items left in Ganon's tower. 25 treasures left. Tracked energy tank. I won't tell if you want to sneak some booze in one. 24 treasures left.
Nah, it's fine, Tracker, I don't drink, but hey, you knocked yourself out.
You now have 165 missiles. 23 items left in Ganon's tower.
It's like, it's really as simple as it is. If there's a dub available, that's what I'll watch. But otherwise, I'll probably just not even be interested in the show. Oh, baby! Don't see those very often. Hey, Tracker, I have 7 content.
You now have 7 more content than you started with.
God damn! Hey, give me a triple. I've had plenty of opportunities where the pattern was set up and it would work, but then I would always throw a blue ball. So annoying. Oh no. It's my hand. I needed to sneak one more hit in there. Get in. So the Silvers, are they gonna be in Swamp Palace or are they gonna be in your palace? Dark World, eh? Ah, it's probably just vanilla then. No, it ain't my input. No. Ow. Certainly not the cleanest of Phase 4 Ganons. Oh well.
You dare to challenge my supremacy? You have a death wish?
But he's already dead!
Good job on annihilating Ganon. Hello Ultra Cool Guy 48.
Wait, this is gonna be a... This is gonna be a sub 3 key sanity. I'm gonna have to book it, but maybe. Certainly a contrast from last week. We gotta go! The baby? Oh, right. I haven't killed Kraid yet. Never mind. Okay, yeah, it's still gonna be slightly over 3 hours. Even if I didn't forget about that. Going over there, killing Kraid, coming back, it's gonna take a couple of minutes. Most unfortunate. It's like, oh yeah, I'm not used to Kraid being the one that's still alive. When does this ever happen?
Good to see you Cyberdecimal 6.
I mean, that's not inaccurate. Oh god, speaking of just really damn good games. F-Zero. Definitely a strong barrier to entry on that one, but like, oh.
So many
There we
Palace
go!
of Darkness keys.
Wait, no, that's still... Huh.
I'm suddenly feeling rather nauseous. Is that Kraid's awful son I'm sensing?
What? plasma shot interfered. Warning! Warning! Incoming crane! Outgoing crane!
Toggled crate on. Send his awful son my regards. With a
Hey,
super
Tracker,
missile
track content.
in his face. That reset didn't look too tactical.
Hey, Tracker, take backsies.
Tracking energy tank. Rewinding.
Hey, Tracker, track content.
Marking off another content.
Here we go. There you go, Tracker. One super missile to the face. As requested. Darn. I was hoping Wave Beam would show up for the last...
Increasing collection of bombs.
Not quite full strength beam. A, B, A, B, A, B. Oh, the Yoshi's Island, the Yoshi Island race. The one that they just can't seem to get right. The only version of Mario RPG I've ever played where it works properly is the original cartridge. Even the remakes one is completely scuffed and wrong. They probably used the Virtual Console version as a base. I mean, it says a lot. Where I was playing the Virtual Console / SNES Classic version, it wasn't working whatsoever, and then I just tossed it into an emulator and it worked perfectly. Funny how that works. Ah, Mother Brain's out of tropical vacation. Richter, how dare you disturb my family vacation?
Oh no, a fully grown baby.
Oh. Happy holidays, the baby. I mean, I can still get out. I don't think I'm gonna make it in time, but I could. Yeah. I'd have to turn into a morph ball to squeeze in there, but it's possible. It's like, oh yeah, sure, now it lands on a baby song.
Sorry, but I'm needed right now for another run.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I'll be right back.
There's nothing else that's really necessary for this one, Tracker, so go ahead. What? You want to take the day off early? You can.
Okay, I'm back. Did I miss anything?
No. Just the barriers.
How you doing, Silent Trooper?
Oh no! We've been spotted! It's funny to think that even from the original Metal Gear, it still had the wing noise. So this won't do a ton of damage without Wave Beam, but it'll still do a chunk. Back in your place! The cutscene's ending!
Toggled mother brain on. Nice stand-up glitch. Only 17 shots.
This is really where we're going with, huh? Not the most tense music, I must say. Up we go! Man, this would have been so freaking close to a sub 3. It would have been quite enough if I hadn't, wasted a minute going to terrain when I didn't need to. But it would have been real close. If we subtract off the time I spent just, standing still and jamming, then sure. Oof.
Timer paused. Finally. You beat it. This means you don't have to play this ever again, right?
Yeah, sure, Tracker. See you next Monday. You know, the Hyper Beam is kind of shaped like a whip. Is this the vampire killer in laser form? Yeah, the fully powered vampire killer tends to have that rainbow effect too. Hey, Tracker, enable spoilers.
Everyone cover your ears because I'm about to spoil this seed.
Yo, hold on, hang on a second. I have a killer remix of this exact song. There it is. It's like, this one's fun, but I also have this. Hey, Tracker, where's the pointy thing?
Huh?
Hey, Tracker, where's the sword?
Could you repeat that?
Hey, Tracker, where is a sword?
A pointy thing can be found at Ganon's Tower map chest. In Ganon's Tower.
Alright, so that's right side GT. Hey, Tracker, where is a mail?
There is a mail at Swamp Palace West chest. In Swamp Palace.
Alright, wasn't seeing that anytime soon. Alright, now the silver Spinella. Hey, Tracker, where are the silvers?
The silvers can be found at Pyramid Ferry left.
Indeed!
In Dark World Northeast.
I'm pretty sure that was the only Dark World check left, so... Hey, Tracker, where's the shield?
You've already tracked the burb.
Hey, Tracker, where is the shield? Hey, Tracker, where is a shield? Hey, Tracker, where's the shield? Hey, Tracker, where is a dinner plate? Hey, Tracker, where is a shield?
There is a shield at Crocomare's pit. In Upper Norfair.
Crocomare? Hey, Tracker, where's that blue shit?
Try again.
Hey, Tracker, where is that blue shit?
That blue shit is at Swamp Palace Big Chest. In Swamp Palace.
Hey, Tracker, where's that red shit? Hey, Tracker, where's that red shit?
The red boomerang is at Randomizer room bottom left. In Ganon's Tower.
I mean, it mostly being Swamp Palace and Ganon's Tower makes sense. They're about all I had left. And finally... Hey, Tracker, where's the wave beam?
The wave beam is at Swamp Palace map chest.
Yeah.
In Swamp Palace.
And thus we know about all the remaining spots. So I've had most of the remaining stuff, yeah. Never had a reason to go there, but you had a lot of stuff. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and call that there for today. You know, Tracker, be banished.
Tracker stopped.
Alright. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure if it's gonna be Donkey Kong or not tomorrow. I might do something else. But for now, I'm gonna call it there. If you enjoyed the content, please give it a follow. It helps the channel grow. Gets those numbers going up for you to succeed here on Twitch.tv. On the YouTube side of things, give it a subscribe. You'll get the notifications as well. Yeah, I'll be back later. But until then, though, see ya.